When it comes to storing power tools, like a table saw, a miter saw, do you think your tools save more space when they're stored like this? Or like this. Now, if you're anything like me and you're running a small workshop area out of your home, out of your shop, you'll know that storage is crucial. Today, I'm showing you guys 2 heavy-duty vertical and upright storage stands for your table saw and your miter saw. Starting off with the rolling table saw stand from Vevor. So there seems to be hundreds of different saw stands out on the market. Now, I chose the 2 that I did for a couple of different reasons, but first we're going to dive into this one from Vevor. Now, they were nice enough to actually send me this for free as long as I would create a video on its use. I'm not being paid for the video, so my opinions are my own on what I actually think about this thing. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is really, really nice and compact. One reason that I was really intrigued by this stand was actually its price point. Now, no, I didn't pay for it, but you don't find stands for about $105 very often that have as many features and functions as this one does. Now, if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link down in the description box below, and then I'll also put a 5% off discount code up on the screen right here for you guys to check out. I believe on the website right now it's about $105, and if you use that discount code, it'll get you this stand for right under $100 if my math is correct. So in the hunt for a good table saw stand, a must-have for me was that my stand needs to be on wheels, and this one from Vevor does. Now, they're made of hard plastic, they've got good tread on them, and having the freedom to actually wheel this thing around the shop is a must, and it makes it so nice getting it from one end of the shop to the other. For a couple years now, I've been lugging this thing around by carrying it, and while it's not heavy, same with the miter saw, while they're not heavy objects, they're really awkward, and then you have to set up sawhorses and whatnot, and it's just a big old pain in the butt, and so being on wheels is a must. Also, I don't have a big fancy shop with dust collection, so I like to get my tools outside to save on making a giant mess, and so that's another perk of having a stand on wheels. So as mentioned, this is a very compact unit. I'll give you guys some quick dimensions just with some rough measurements that I'll get on my own. We've got about 44 inches wide by about 27 inches deep by about 25 inches tall, and then with my table saw mounted to it, we're at about 42 inches tall. Now, assembly for the table saw stand was relatively straightforward. It took me about 30 to 40 minutes, and that's by reading the manual old school and assembling it that way. Now, at the end, I did film a quick section and a quick part of actually mounting the table saw to the stand. I'll show you guys that right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and mount our table saw onto the stand. Now, it's relatively straightforward, and it actually took me a little bit of time to figure out how these saws actually mount to these brackets, but on your table saw, if it's anything like mine, there's actually a hole on the bottom of these feet, and there's bolts that actually come with the Vevor table saw stand, and they just thread up in through the orange bracket here and into these holes on the bottom of the feet in all 4 corners. So let's fold and unfold this Vevor table saw stand. So you'll notice right here, there's a black lever. So we're going to actually push it in. It's probably a little bit safer to do it using the actual handles, but I was still able to do it just one-handed. And just like that, it goes down into place. Now let's fold it back up. Very simple. All you do is push it back down. Now you'll notice kind of down here, there's actually 2 little leveling pads with wing nuts. You tighten those. I adjusted these with a level on top to know that it was actually level, and then I adjusted them, and these act as the feet for the stand and makes it really easy to put up and put down. Now, to fully demonstrate how I'm going to use this stand, let's just set it up and cut some wood. I'll show you guys kind of what it is all about here. Alright, so with that, we'll go ahead and we'll put our table saw away, store it upright back in the shop, and next I'll show you guys our miter saw stand. So our next piece, this is the rigid miter saw stand. Check this out. Foot lever. Boom. Locks into place. Now I do apologize, my wireless mic died, so if the audio sounds a little bit different, that is why, so I hope it's not too bad. But again, the rigid miter saw stand. Now I picked this up from Home Depot for about 190 bucks just a few months ago. And for the features, again, for this stand, it's one of the best that I found in my research for the price point of 190 bucks. Now I bought this with my own money and I absolutely love this thing for the same reason as the table saw stand. I can wheel it out, I can wheel it in, I can store it upright, and it just works. This is a pretty big and beefy DeWalt miter saw, and sometimes when I do store it vertically, it does slide just a hair because it is such a heavy saw. But it's nice and easy to adjust, and I'm not worried about it falling off or anything based on how this is built. If you guys want to see a more in-depth unboxing review of this entire stand and how I put it together, I actually made a video a couple months back on the channel, and I'll put a link right up here for you guys to check out that goes a little bit more in depth. So similar features as the table saw stand, it's got a nice little kick pedal like here. And basically all you have to do is lift, and then you can kind of see there will actually be a pin that locks in place and locks up. Boom. And then just pull down, kind of like a hand truck if you will, or a dolly. And now you can wheel it around, easy peasy. Now another nice feature of this stand is that these support bars will actually come out so you can balance your lumber, and they actually go out quite a long ways. Kind of like so. So the width here, we're looking right at around 111 inches. So you can fit some very long lumber on this stand and know that it'll be fully supported. So that is my table saw stand and my miter saw stand. But really quick, I want to show you guys one more really cool and neat tool that I picked up from vevor. Now, this kind of looks like a sawhorse, but what it really is, it's a multi-functioning sawhorse slash roller stand that helps with your table saw outfeeds. So if you look right here, we actually have a pull pin that's on a spring, and you can actually rotate this to be a multi-functioning tool, as mentioned before. Pin pops back into place, and right here you have a roller stand for outfeeding on your table saw. So if you're using, or if you're ripping down a really long board, then you can set this up to match the height of your table saw, and then it will glide and roll along this stand. So you can rotate it back to be a sawhorse. You can adjust the height using these pins right here. You can go down, you can go up, lock it back into place. And to me, it just seemed like a really handy little tool to go with your table saw. So if you guys want to check this out, also I'll link it down in the description with the table saw stand as well. And with that, that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my quick demonstration of the vevor table saw stand and the rigid miter saw stand, and also this roller stand tool from vevor. Altogether, being able to store these two power tools vertically has already saved me quite a bit of space, and it really offers a lot of maneuverability around the shop and even into the outside, which helps minimize my sawdust mess, and I really, really recommend these products. Again, if you guys want to check them out, I'll leave links down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a big thumbs up on it, comment down below, and subscribe to the Idaho Panhandlers. We will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.